Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online. Today we're going to be hopping back into Dragonhold DLC, heading up over here to the New Moon Fortress so we can talk with I guess we got to talk with Casca or Sai Sahan.
Don't pretend otherwise.
If you insist.
I expected the New Moon cultists to disperse after the death of Latfulan. I suppose Kaalgrontiid has other ideas. We need to determine how the cultists reached the dragon's protected island.
The cultists were stockpiling Aeon in some sort of amphitheater.
But according to Tharn, the cult operates both here and on the island. They must have a way to get from here to there. The stockpile of Aeon stone and this amphitheater are as good a place to start our search as any.
Casca and I entered over there.
That entrance has most likely been sealed in response to what you and she accomplished here. A structure as ancient as this must have other entrances, though. Let's find one and make our way to the amphitheater.
What about Tharn? He doesn't look too well.
Tharn will be fine. He just needs to catch his breath. Which means I get a few blissful moments without listening to his scathing observations. Now let's move quickly. Kaalgrontiid must be dealt with before he can complete his ascension.
Any idea where we should look for another entrance?
The fortress is built atop the cliffside, and the river runs along its base. There must be another way into the fortress along the river. I can feel it in my beard.
Feel it in your beard, huh? Alrighty. I was trying to do this over here to take out this dragon, but he hasn't spawned yet, so oh well. Oh well.
Cross here. This looks promising.
You found a way inside, and without my help. You never cease to surprise me, Sai.
What now, old man?
In the past, I considered you nothing more than Varen's muscle, but here you are, leading a new generation of dragons. Just contemplating how some people adapt to change. Wisdom from an empty well is the belly of our enemy. Let's stick to the matter at hand, shall we?
I don't know if I said it in the beginning, but we got add-ons now on console, so we can get all the lore books and
better luck next time.
Chests and everything like that a little bit easier. And there's a mini map now, which is pretty cool. got a few new series going on the channel as well. Started the new Modern Warfare 2, and then started a Minecraft 360 Let's Play just to run it back for the one time.
You want
Feel a little nostalgia. And then I got another one on a horror type game called Still Lakes the Deep. Dude's like on an oil rig, and it's like weird force takes over, I don't know, and it starts infecting all the people on there, and you gotta kind of like escape, I guess.
There is work to do on my island.
We must find him.
Kaalgrontiid. What a name. What a name. I'm gonna name my son that. Just kidding.
Kaalgrontiid!
The rise of the Dark Aeon.
The portal just closed. Tharn, can you open it?
Perhaps, but not by myself. Champion, let's talk. I know Sai was hoping for a confrontation, but I doubt we could have survived an encounter with Kaalgrontiid. He looked even more powerful than when we saw him at Jode's core. Now, about that portal.
Can you open the portal to the island?
This array of stones forms the portal's focal point. That's Aeon stone, mined from sites throughout Southern Elsweyr. I did a little research after receiving Sai's report. We need to energize the stones to activate the portal to Dragonhold.
How do we energize the Aeon stones?
Aeon stone has no intrinsic power. It amplifies whatever energy it absorbs. That's the key to activating the portal. If you step close to the stones, I'll siphon a bit of your vitality into them. That should provide power enough to open the portal.
My vitality? I hope you know what you're doing, Tharn.
As I said, I did some research. Approach each Aeon stone and I'll siphon a little of your vitality into them. That should provide the energy I need to activate the portal to Dragonhold.
For a little bit of research, you seem to know a lot about this Aeon stone.
You think so? My knowledge is infinitesimal and it irks me. The stone exists only in Southern Elsweyr. It absorbs and amplifies energy using a process I can utilize but don't fully understand. The cultists certainly accumulated a lot of it, though.
And you think Kaalgrontiid needs a stone to finish his ascension?
You take great pleasure in forcing me to admit to gaps in my knowledge, don't you?
You did the research, not me. Ah, yes. Suck the green out of me.
Good. The Aeon stones hum with energy. That should allow me to open the portal to Dragonhold. This is harder than I thought. It's open. Our way to the island. Sai, go. Prepare the Dragonguard.
Go. You can barely stand, old man.
Don't argue with me. Kaalgrontiid's plan's near completion, and it will take all of us to stop him. Go.
Damn you,
I
Tharn.
remember when spells such as this took barely any effort. While Sai rallies the Dragonguard, our job will be to reach the island and find a way to lower its defenses. Then we can take on Kaalgrontiid with our full contingent.
Any idea what we can expect on the island?
We're going to the ancient seat of Kaalgrontiid's power to face a dragon that not only possesses the might of Jode's core, but the amplifying abilities of the Aeon Stone. I imagine we'll need to be ready for anything.
What about you? Are you going to be alright?
Your concern is touching, but I'd prefer you save it for someone of lesser stature. Now, as we leap into the maw of near-certain death, we have one advantage. Kaalgrontiid doesn't consider us a threat. Let's show him the error of his ways.
Sheesh.
It appears that the portal deposited us inside an ancient structure. I assume we're somewhere beneath the island of Dragonhold. The architecture reminds me of both the halls of Colossus and the barrows of Skyrim. Interesting.
Why do you call this place Dragonhold?
That's an approximate translation of the Ta'agra text, from the secret histories of the Moonsingers. Kaalgrontiid reigned from here before Kunzari imprisoned him in the halls of Colossus.
What are we looking for on this island?
Some sort of powerful magic isolates this island. An Aegis. We need to find the source of the Aegis and destroy it so Nafalar and the Dragonguard can join us. We'll never stop Kaalgrontiid without them.
Alright, let's find the Aegis and destroy it.
Everything I learned about Kaalgrontiid came from a few oblique references in the Khajiit myths. Let's see if we can find anything to add to our knowledge while we search for a way to dispel the Aegis.
Why do you call it an Aegis?
An Aegis is a defensive spell. While the magic used in the Matrix surrounding Dragonhold is unknown to me, it bears some resemblance to spells I've cast in the past. I assume the Aeon stones serve as a key component in the process, whatever it is.
Can Kaalgrontiid actually become a god?
That supposition was simply an educated guess. But yes, I believe that by channeling the energy from Jode's core through this strange Aeon stone, Kaalgrontiid can achieve an unprecedented level of power. Will that equal godhood? Who can say? I don't like the way this island is shaking. Let's not linger in these caves. It feels like the ceiling might collapse at any moment.
Who's next? What can I do?
That tapestry. Give me a moment to study it. Obviously of Khajiit origin. Old. Maybe as ancient as these ruins. Perhaps older. I think this depicts one of the forbidden legends.
Why would a legend be forbidden?
Oh, I can think of any number of reasons for a culture to declare a myth or legend forbidden, though most involve topics too disruptive or dangerous to discuss openly. This particular tale deals with the rise of the new moon.
The rise of the new moon is dangerous?
Indeed. Anything that hints at changing the status quo poses a danger to those in charge. See the number of moons? The Khajiit acknowledge multiple moons, but they rarely depict any besides Joan and Jode. The third moon is larger than both of them.
What else do you see?
The figures at the bottom. Those must represent the new moon cultists, And see the Aeon stone, emanating energy that gives rise to the third moon? Yes, I'm certain. This depicts the legend of the Dark Aeon.
The Dark Aeon?
I came across another one of the secret Moonsinger myths during my research. It predicts the coming of a powerful new moon, the Dark Aeon. I think Kaalgrontiid seeks to make this ancient prognostication a reality. Now, let's find the Aegis.
Alright, let's find the Aegis.
Dragon, but it's not Kaalgrontiid.
Kaalgrontiid demands a throne. We must accomplish this or perish.
A throne in the sky? Forget the source of the island's defenses. We need to destroy these ritual sites.
You don't gotta ask me twice. I'm on the way. Should keep you on your toes. One thing about these add-ons though, they be like really buggy. I'm gonna have to go through and like see which ones are causing issues, take them out.
This world is ours.
Of course you are.
Of course you are.
To borrow some of this energy. Let's return to the central chamber and get our bearings. I'll deal with this creature.
To challenge
So much power.
Damn.
That drove it off. Now, to find the source of the Aegis. So much for feeling like my old self again. It took every iota of energy I absorbed from the Aeon Stone, and all I accomplished was to wound the dragon and drive it off. And now, I'm as used up and worthless as an empty water skin.
We need to find the source of the Aegis that protects this island.
The injured dragon. There's nothing more dangerous, but also totally predictable. It will head to a secure location to mend its wounds. What could be more secure than the source of Dragonhold's defenses?
Using that energy seems to have made you weaker.
Your observational skills never cease to amaze me. The energy gave me a boost, but it also wreaked havoc with my body. A mortal vessel was never meant to contain such power. Now that it's gone, I'm nearly spent.
Let's follow the dragon and find the Aegis.
I'm not sure we stopped the ritual in time. There's a disturbance in the air. Something's about to happen. Come on. Let's find the source of the island's defenses while we still can. More cultists. Where do the dragons find these demented Khajiit? Another tapestry. And that's clearly a dragon. This tapestry continues the legend of the Dark Aeon. I suppose it would be more accurate to call it a prophecy.
Why would prophecy be a more accurate term?
Because the cultists don't believe what we see here happened in the past. They believe the Dark Aeon will arise in the future. The very near future, if Kaalgrontiid has his way.
What do you see in the tapestry?
I think the land at the bottom represents this island, Dragonhold. See the vast amounts of Aeon stone, including the spire at the center? Its energy feeds into the new moon as it rises into the night sky.
And that silhouette, that's Kaalgrontiid.
That's the Dark Aeon. The new moon, the new god that Kaalgrontiid plans to ascend to. But all that energy, That must be the source of Dragonhold's defenses. We have to find this location.
Then let's find it and destroy it.
We need to hurry and find the wounded dragon. The tremors grow worse with every passing moment, and I fear we're running out of time.
Oh yes, all the bookshelves. Damn, all those bookshelves are not a lore book. My bad, y'all. If y'all see me like stop moving for like a second or two, my cat's been in my lap, been petting her. She purring loud, so y'all might hear her.
Up there! That's
My little Khajiit. My little Alfie. Oh, there he is.
No evil. You cannot stop me. This island will ascend, and I shall become the Dark Lord. Trespassers.
They always be running for being big dragons, I swear. You gonna land, bro? Up this night, get up, bro. What are you doing? It's not nap time. Got a dragon to fight. If he ever lands. Come on, bro, land. We got things to do. People to see, places to go.
You want to die?
There you go.
Destroyed the Aegis. I may have dealt with the island's defenses, but whatever Kaalgrontiid is doing is getting stronger. Dragon's bones were up in the sky. These ruins won't stand much more of this. We need to get out of here. A dead end. There's no choice. I'll open a portal to the mainland. Hurry! It will take the last of my remaining strength to hold this open. Find Chimera and Sai Sahan. Prepare the Dragonguard to attack. You ready?
soon.
Over here. I told you I sensed Tarn's magic.
Then where is the sacred sons of Yokuda? Up in the sky!
How did the Dragon's Island get into the sky? And where is Tarn? Five Claw, tell me what is happening.
Kaalgrontiid is trying to become a god. The floating island is part of his plan.
The prophecy of the dark Aeon and the new moon. I should have seen it sooner. But what of Tarn? Where is he?
He's still on the island. He used the last of his strength to send me to get help.
Then we must return to the Dragonguard sanctum and rally our forces. Even if Tarn managed to overcome the island's defenses, reaching an island in the sky could pose a significant problem. I must ponder the possibilities.
I'll meet you at the Dragonguard sanctum.
I do not want to imagine Tarn alone on that island. We must gather our forces and get back to him quickly, Five Claw. I fear time is running out for all of us.
Every time, I always forget which way to go. Never fails.
The island is floating, Dragon. I saw it with my own eyes.
Kaalgrontiid seeks to fulfill the prophecy. I must keep the lesser dragons from attending him on Dragonhold.
Dragon has no sense of propriety, flying off without so much as a by your leave.
I could try to...
Without him or Tharn,
but
we'll need to
without
devise our
Tharn's
own
help,
method for reaching
I do
Dragonhold.
not even know
But
how
by
to
the
begin.
Sword of Saints, I have no idea what that might be.
There must be some way to reach the floating island.
And we'll find that way, somehow. For now, rest. Prepare yourself. And take this for your efforts. Remember, you confirmed Kaalgrontiid's plan and removed Dragonhold's protection. We're one step closer to ending this, my friend.
Hey, let's go.
I refuse to be stymied by a hovering landmass. The floating island could be part of Kaalgrontiid's plan, but it could also mean he wanted privacy for his final push toward ascension. Either way, we need to find a way to get up there.
What about the portal of the New Moon Fortress?
I considered that option, but without a mage of Abner Tharn's abilities and experience, we have no way to activate the Aeon stones. No, we'll need to come up with a different solution.
Anything in the Dragonguard records you've been studying?
As far as I know, this is the first time the Dragonguard has faced this particular obstacle. We need to find a way to get up to that island, and we need to do so quickly. Talk to Queen Chimera. Her portal magic may turn out to be our only option.
I'll talk to Chimera and see what she thinks. Alright, y'all. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. It was a little shorter one, a little shorter quest, but yeah, if y'all enjoyed it, make sure y'all leave a like. If y'all new to my channel, hit that sub button down below, help me out. Leave some comments down below, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.